Hey everybody, I just wanted to go over the TWAB real fast here. There's basically only two things I wanted to go over, and that's just the Warlock stuff, or like just, the PvE stuff, and then one thing PvP related that makes me extremely happy as someone who likes farming stuff. So, uh, yeah, and don't worry, there will be Warlock, Hunter and Titan stuff coming in the next few weeks. So, yeah, that's good. So we're just going to get into Warlock. So Empowering Rift. So standing in Empowering Rift will now generate grenade, melee, and class ability energy over time. So that build that I have on my channel that uses Starfire and Filaments, guess what? Just got even better. So it's basically gone back to you have to kind of stand in it and be a turret again, but it's going to make that build even better. Oh yeah, and Fireballs will standing in Empowering Rift now generates bonus special and heavy progress. So that build just became the build to run. Please go try that build, especially when these changes come out. It is insane how much that just got buffed. Yeah. So Weave Walk, which is a strand aspect. So wow, exiting Weave Walk now grants Woven Mail for you and nearby allies. Awesome. And Woven Mail duration is relative to time spent in Weave Walk. So that's a really cool change. I might do a build with that. And then just some movement things with it, and then increase fragment slots from 2 to 3, so you'll be able to have another fragment. Awesome. Weaver's Call. This is on stand, nice, and prismatic. Now generates roosted, so the ones that orbit you. Threadling progress when giving damage of any type. Threadling damage now returns class ability energy. And works with all threadling damage. Nice. Frost Pulse, which is on stasis. Freezing enemies now generates class ability energy. That's awesome. That will allow you to get that up and spam that more. Oh, and it works with all stasis freezes, so you will be able to spam Frost Pulse. Pocket Singularity, so this is Void and Prismatic, now has 2 charges at base. Awesome. Oh god, PvP. Projectile lifetime increased from 1.1 to 2 seconds. I hope this is just PvE, because it's pretty annoying in PvP, so we'll see. Reworked projectile tracking to favor targets closer to initial trajectory. Reduced detonation knockback on players by 50%. Okay, so it's a little bit less annoying. Exotic armor, so the new one, Ionia, however you pronounce that, increased projectile damage at max range from 15% to 25 or 20. Tune distance to damage curve to make the maximum damage distance easier to identify. Increased projectile tracking by about 40%. In addition to the primary projectile, the sub projectiles now benefit from Ember of Ashes and Ember of Eruption. I don't know too much about this exotic. I haven't used it like at all, so I'll probably I'll visit it when this change comes out. General stuff, so Threadlings increases damage against combatants by 20%. We're gonna get some cool strand stuff going. Upcoming fixes, so this is nice. Starfire Protocol, so we converted initial Starfire Protocol. Wow, I gotta stop talking so fast. Starfire Protocol was not returning as much energy as expected on powered hits. We fixed this issue, raising it to the intended 5%. Cool. I've kind of noticed that sometimes you don't get it back very fast. Crown of Tempest, or continue to investigate an issue where Crown of Tempest no longer grants stacks on multi-kills. Cool. Right. Okay, so this is just a bunch of changes and stuff not working. So this just fixes. Some of this I didn't even know about, honestly. Future of class. Oh, in the coming weeks, we're planning to communicate more about the future of class fantasies. Okay, so that's awesome. I like stuff like that. I'm glad they're leaning into that. You can kind of see that in a lot of the stuff they talk about and stuff this season of this expansion. So we'll have I kind of want to make a video talking about class fantasy in this game and kind of go off my dog's being really cute, stuff like that. So we'll talk about that. Okay, so Crucible power and rewards real quick. I don't play Crucible barely at all, and I'm not a Crucible channel, so yeah, but I do want the Solemn Remembrance. It is a pretty decent 140 hand cannon, stasis 140 that rolls with Headstone and Firefly. Now Bold Endings from, is that what it's called, from Final Shape, rolls Dragonfly Headstone, but it won't detonate the crystal. Firefly will, and I've been trying to get this, but you need to win. So I played my 7 placements. I am like high plat now, and I've gotten like 3, and they're all slide shot Firefly. and you have to win. So the higher you get, the sweatier your matches get, or the more cheaters you see. So I barely win any matches unless I go down a bunch of ranks and then start winning to get back up to where I was. So it's really frustrating. Now they will drop on completions instead of just wins. So yes, awesome. I'm so excited about that. It means I can just, like, if I'm going against a cheater, it doesn't matter. If I'm going against people who are sweating their balls off, it doesn't matter. I can still have a chance at one. So that is awesome. I know some people will be like, oh, it's a comp reward, blah, blah, blah. It is a PvE role. It should not just be in PvE. You know, if it was just a PvP gun, it should just have PvP fucking rolls on it. That's my opinion on that. Anywho, and then if there's, you know, didn't see that coming. Ronald McDonald. So yep, Solstice rewards, because that's going away. But yeah, that is coming out eventually. I just wanted to go over that real quick. I'm so excited. Not necessarily just for these changes. I mean, this Empowering Rift with that build, I'm so excited for. I'm gonna start powering up that build a lot because it's gonna be so good. I'll leave a description in the description that build, because holy god, is it so good. And it's only going to get better, like I said. I'm excited for that. I'm excited that there's going to be more changes, and it looks like they said here, more class fantasy stuff that's so important. It's not just like, oh, melee, oh, grenade, oh, class ability. It's what your characters, and they've been adding stuff over time, and I'm glad that they kind of have been leaning in that a bit more, and makes it more of a reason to play different characters instead of like, oh, this is just the best build, right, in the game. Like, you know, there's, oh, I can one-shot everything with Hunter. Let's just go play Hunter, right? I like that there's going to be more class fantasy that's important for an MMO, important for a fantasy or, you know, sci-fi type game. So yeah, I'm excited for that. Obviously, I'm going to be in a comp a lot. But that's basically it. Hope you guys like the recap. I'm pretty excited for these changes. I need to make an overall thoughts on this game. With this expansion, because it started off really rough. I do not like the campaign. There's a lot of bizarre, weird choices. There's bugs, and just in the game overall. But like, there's a lot of decent stuff, and I see the groundwork that they're laying. I've been a little bit more positive about the game since coming back to it and starting to make videos again, because it's just like I get to dive more into the parts I like, and I gotta kind of hash out my thoughts on that. So I won't talk about that here. But like, hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys are excited for the changes, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.